Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
Your 2018 St. Louis Cardinals.
Paul Lee is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for Milwaukee, center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
From the stretch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Molina has it, and he makes the throw to first. Cain is retired, and there's 1 away. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Travis Shaw. If you remember, he drove in over 100 runs last season, so everyone pretty much expected him to be a huge contributor again this year. That hasn't been the case so far, but it's still early. I'm hoping he starts the turnaround in this one.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hernan Perez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called. And it's a pair of punch outs that begin the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Ball one to start the at-bat. Yelich stands at second with two gone. And a knuckleball too low apparently.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Three and oh now. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, is a corner infielder, normally a third baseman, but he's at the other corner at first base here in this one.
Yeah, this guy's got sure hands. You know, sometimes I want to make this point. First basemans get a bad rap because everyone thinks they could just go over there and handle a bag, pick ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Wade Miley is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
for St. Louis, first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, this club really needs Yadier Molina to find his swing. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. One and 0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Michael Lee waits on deck. A strike, and it's 3-1. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Throw just does get him at first, as he was really moving that time.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, number 3. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Molina at second with 2 down. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Full count now. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Ready now, Nate Walker. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Drives it out to deep right center field. Yelich going back. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And the runner will score from second. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done. In now, number 11, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Miley has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Seared down the first baseline. Men on third with 2 down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone, making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ripped down the line. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw gloves it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Second inning coming up here at Venerable Sportsman's Park. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Brewers nothing. Here's Ryan Braun now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Number 11 calls for it. He's got it 1 away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Now at the plate, Manny Pena. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A big swing at a little pitch. The knuckleball has him fall behind. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
The 1-2. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Batting 8, shortstop.
Now to the plate, Orlando Arcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down from Milwaukee. They're down 2-0. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard but foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming, here it is. Just a tick behind for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Paul Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. A ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Swinging a soft liner. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, Dero, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits, even though that's an infield knock. He'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Here's Jed Jerko now. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Ready with the 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and points the hitter.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Lee at third. Jerko on at second with 2 down. Not close. It's 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. Pena is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Wade Miley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Wade Miley.
First pitch on its way. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. popped him up. Ozuna comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping up to the plate, Lorenzo Cain, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Striding in, Hernan Perez. First time up, he went down looking. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're still down. It's 2-0. So digging in now, Michael Lee, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Hit hard down the line. Shaw has it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 3.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
So stepping in, Nate Walker, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Walker comes up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's set, and the pitch. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have his lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now another 1-2. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Number 11 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 11,
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, that grounder got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
0-1, here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. The 2-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Now batting.
So here now is the pitcher, Paul Lee. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Bader, base runner at first with 1 out.
Nope.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he is in there. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The batter, first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a change. That's going to be all for Wade Miley. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Brent Suter answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Yadier Molina will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-1 the count to Molina. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 0-2 to Molina. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Set to deal on 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. To second for one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers nothing. Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Ready with the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening, as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Pena, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bases are empty, one man out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 in the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Pena is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 3.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Knuckleball upstairs, dangerous pitch taken for a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. This is in the air to left field. Ozuna is under it. And the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Michael Lee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Michael Lee.
Now the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Standing in now, number 3, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily. Oh and 1, here it comes. Missed with a slider. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. After it is Kane, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Now at the plate, Nate Walker. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Runner at first here, one man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Count. The pitch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Number 11 will be next. The 3-0. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt-high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 11.
This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball called for strike 2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Still only 1 out in the inning. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Count still full, 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready once again, Harrison Bader. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
1-0 pitch on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. The 1-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. There goes the runner. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Kane. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell.
Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 delivery. Hit high and deep to right center. Kane on the move. And that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. 5 innings complete, and the lead is now 5-0. Jonathan Schoop will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 5, Jonathan Schoop.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. From the stretch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
1 out, nobody on. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Another full count pitch on its way. Tapped out in front of home. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Well, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher, a la that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
In is Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That knuckleball dances over the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Xavier Cedeno enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 33, Xavier Cedeno.
At the plate, Paul Lee will lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Paul Lee.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Popped him up. Perez ranging into shallow right. 1 out.
First baseman, number 5, Shan Jerko.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jed Jerko. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Now the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Two balls and a strike to Molina. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Michael Lee would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will get to the wall out near the 310 sign.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, Hero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive, and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. St. Louis is out in front, 5-0. Back here at Sportsman's Park, 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. And a knuckleball too low, apparently. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, the first baseman.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Shaw leads off second with nobody out. Hot shot on the ground to short. Walker ranges to his right. And there's one down now.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Braun.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Shaw rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Into the box, Manny Pena. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As you'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And it's 1-2. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader over to his right. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. Now a 5-2 game. Jesus Aguilar come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And they start him out away with a called strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Two out with the man at first. The knuckleball's his out pitch, but it misses 2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. It's stretch time here at Sportsman's Park. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers 2. Jacob Barnes gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, number 3. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Number 3.
First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Trying to count 2-2.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Nate Walker.
Nate Walker will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 11.
Now batting, number 11. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Moustakas in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Harrison Bader would be next. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Coming to the plate now, Harrison Bader. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a swing and a ground ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They're still out in front, 5-2. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Walker waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Hernan Perez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Second home run early in the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here, as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Gregerson is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Gregerson. Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers 3. Corey Knebel is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
Digging in, Harrison Bader. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Now the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Bader aboard here at first with nobody out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Line toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Nice snag, but no chance to get an out, so there'll be runners at first and second.
The pitcher, number 44.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball. He gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, drives it for a base hit.
Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel, not great. He's 1 for 8. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. They're 2-1 on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Here now the 2-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? It's a tag, and he's out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Jeremy Jeffress takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Jed Jerko will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord, hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Jerko in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Way in front of that fastball. left side. Oh, beautiful dive. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Carlos Martinez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Carlos Martinez.
Standing in, Mike Moustakas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Fouled off. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Up around the face.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get in the chase up above the zone a little bit.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He has 7 hits in 28 tries. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and a strike. Martinez, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his first year at the big league level. The 1-1 home. Ripped down the first base line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Standing in now, Manny Pena, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runners back. Into the box, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there, base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Curtis Granderson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 28, Curtis Granderson.
Keon Broxton will come on now and pinch run here.
Keon Broxton.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. And this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Laid off, but in there for strike one. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
A shot down the first baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Brett Cecil takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9. Stepping in now, Hernan Perez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Two 2-0 now.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Here it comes, 2-0. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Kane, the runner at first with 2 gone. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. But 3 in the inning for the Brewers on the strength of this 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds. It's the Brewers 6 and the Redbirds 5. Keon Broxton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Left field, number 23.
Josh Hader comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th
Now
inning.
pitching for the Brewers, number 71, Josh Hader.
So striding forward now, Yadier Molina. He singled his last time up.
Bottom of the 9th inning for the Cardinals, catcher Yadier
Third baseman
Molina.
hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Broxton's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Ready for another chance. Number 3. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Shot toward right center. And don't change the channel yet, as extra bases are going to put the tying run in scoring position. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
At the plate, Nate Walker. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Nat, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 2-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. He brings it in, and the Brewers come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Milwaukee Brewers used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Jeremy Jeffress claims the win out of the pen, his first. Josh Hader hammers down the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jeremy Jeffress. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Carlos Martinez. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.